Hey everyone, this is Joe for Koolchords.com, and today we're learning Detroit Rock City by Kiss. Okay, so this song is not in standard tuning. It is actually in E-flat tuning. So it's basically standard tuning, but everything's a half step down. So if you don't know what E-flat standard tuning is, please refer to one of our previous videos on such tunings. Okay, so now the song itself is quite a busy song bass-wise. As you probably heard, I've got a bit of distortion on my bass tone, as Gene Simmons did on this track. So if you like, you can always add a little bit or just crank your gain up on your bass amp. But be careful because it will jump in volume, so you'll have to kind of even that out. I'm also playing this with a pick, which again, Gene Simmons plays pretty much everything with a pick. So that'll make things a lot easier for you too in terms of all the notes and the runs that are in this actual song. Okay, so let's start with the intro riff, which is... Okay, so what this is, on your A string, you're holding down the 2nd fret, and then you're grabbing the 4th fret and doing a hammer-on pull-off. Only the thing is you're actually picking, alternate picking both notes. Okay, so you're not playing it like that. You're picking every note. So it'd be down, up, right? So. And then from there, you go up to your G string, 6th fret. Okay, so. Then open E and open A. So then it's open E and 2nd fret on A. And then back again to the main riff. So another thing to kind of mention is when you're playing both the open E and the A, once you hit that open A, you're going to want to mute that E, otherwise it sounds pretty rotten. Doesn't sound quite right. Okay, so pretty much too, when you go to the 2nd fret on A as well, you're going to want to do the same thing, just so each note rings out properly by itself. Okay, so now let's move on to let's go back and do the whole intro again, just to get that nice and smooth. Okay. Okay, now let's try that with a click track. Okay, so now let's move on to the first verse. Okay, so what that is, now the verses each start a little bit more simple, just that first two notes, actually, just the first two notes, like that. And then it's going to change, okay? But so for the first time, it's just A string, 4th fret to the 2nd fret, okay? And then a hammer-on pull-off from the, or actually just a pull-off from the 4th fret to the 2nd fret, same string. Then you hit the 4th fret on your E string, and then back up to the 2nd fret on A, to the 4th fret on A. Or actually, as it would be for the intro of the first verse. And it has a bit of that pickup on there. Okay, so what you're doing there with that pickup is very quickly, you're doing a hammer-on from the 2nd fret to the 4th fret on A. And then a pull-off back down to the 2nd fret. Down to the 4th fret on E, and then back up to the 2nd fret on A and 4th fret on A. And then that changes those first two notes. So now you have it as a hammer-on pull-off. Just like that. Okay, so at the start though, I'll show you the difference. Okay, so now that we know the first half of that, let's go to the second half. So again, this little riff comes in, the 2-4-2 pattern. Okay, so this 2-4 pattern is basically what's going to divide the tails, let's say. So that would be the first tail. Tail 1, which is the lower tail, and then the higher tail would be that, okay? So they each start, though, with this riff. Okay, so now let's break that down. So what that is on your G string, you're playing your 6th fret, and then pulling off to your 4th fret, down to your 6th fret on your D string. So, and then sliding down to your 2nd fret on D, to your 4th fret. Okay, so one more time.